operating everything. And the way Turo used to have the metrics was, hey, you have to have, out of all your reviews, you have to have a higher than 95% 5 stars. This was the way Turo did their reviews until September, October of 2024. And under that metric, we bought a bunch of cars and we did great. We were always at 97, 96. And it was because we were always at 96 to 97% of all of our reviews were always 5 stars, because there are going to be problems. Like we just had to accept that early on. There are going to be problems. People are going to rent a car and the check engine light's going to come on while they have it. We knew we were not going to be able to maintain 100% just because that's not the world we live in. The world we live in, things happen. Things happen, especially when you buy an older fleet, which is what we did, because that's where the numbers made the most sense. Now, the numbers made the most sense in the buying paradigm that we were in at the time, which was that we have to have more than 90% of all of our reviews have to be 5 stars. And so we were hanging around 96, 97%. We were happy. September, October of last year, they changed it. They changed the whole review process. And I think the review process is better in some ways. And I think it is catastrophically worse in some ways. They broke it into these different categories. So instead of just 90% of all reviews having to be more than 5 star, right? They changed it so that 90 or 85%, it was 85% of all trips need to be more than 5 star. You see the difference there? It's subtle. When I first read the bulletin, I was like, that shouldn't be too hard. They at least gave us some like runway. And then I thought about it for like 6 seconds. I was like, wait a second. That's just not harder. That's impossible. Because what they've done is they've said, because it's now going off of trips, no reviews equal bad reviews.